You know those workouts that you just absolutely dread doing? Like that give you that pit feeling in your stomach on the drive to the gym? And you're sitting in the gym parking lot asking yourself why you continue to put yourself through this. And you drag your feet across the gym floor because all you want to do is just get it done. And you wish that every set was your last set because you just want to get out of there. I remember in the initial few years of my fitness journey when I was first getting consistent in the gym, I was incredibly hard on myself. I had such high expectations of what I needed to accomplish each workout, each day, and each week. And some weeks it felt really, really awesome. I mean, I was feeling really great, pushing my body to its limits and feeling like I was the hardest worker in the gym with my marathon long workouts and hit cardio sprints on the treadmill where I would lie on the gym floor afterwards, a hot, sweaty mess, and others told me that they admired my discipline and that they wished that they could work as hard as I do. The results were really great. At least at first they were. I was burning lots of body fat. I was sculpting my body into a shape that I had never seen it before. But those results started to slow down, and they eventually slowed down so much that I wasn't even seeing results on a month-to-month basis. And eventually, that rewarding high that I got from those crazy long and intense workouts faded into a lull. I was dragging my feet more. I was excusing myself for just going through the motions at the end of my workout just to get it done, which eventually turned into going through the motions for the majority of my workout so I could get out of there faster. And eventually, I would just go through the motions my entire workout. I felt obligated to put myself through hours and hours of this self-inflicted torture. And if I didn't, I would be so scared that I would see even less results than I was already seeing, which at this point were not very much, if any. I was scared that people would not think of me as the same high-disciplined, hard-working fitness chick that they saw in the gym every week. I didn't want to miss out on comments like, "You're always here, like you must live at the gym, and I wish that I was as dedicated as you are." So I kept pushing myself to go every single day, every single week, for months and months. And I started to resent it hard. I hated the gym, and I felt so anxious every single day leading up to my workouts. What once made me feel so excited, so empowered, so purposeful, now brought me so much dread and resentment. How did I pull myself out of that slump? Well, we all hear about sustainability with our workout routines and our diets, right? We want to find something that you can do consistently long term. Well, what I was doing was ultimately not sustainable. It was sustainable in that I forced myself to do it for years, even though I hated it. But beating my body up and pushing to its limits every single day and every single week was not sustainable. My body wasn't recovering. I wasn't seeing results. I wasn't getting any stronger. In fact, I actually started to get weaker on a week-to-week basis. It wasn't until I forced myself to really scale back significantly and not be there for 3 to 4 hours a day did the ball start rolling in my favor again. But at first I didn't want to believe that doing less would get me better results, even if that meant that I could recover better. I didn't want to believe that I could work out with better quality if I shortened up the quantity of my workouts by going less hours per day and going less times throughout the week. I didn't want to admit defeat. My ego was so rooted in being that girl who spends hours in the gym doing crazy workouts that made me wobble out of there with a tomato red face. But eventually, I hit a wall and I could not put myself through it anymore. So I made a plan. A plan that prioritized quality over quantity. A plan that gave me hours per week back so that I could actually do other things other than work out. a plan that scaled in intensity so that sometimes I would work hard and push myself, but it also allowed me sometimes to scale back and recover other times. And that plan scared the poo out of me, right? I felt like I was wussing out. I felt like I was throwing in the towel on myself, but I ultimately had to trust myself and what my body was telling me. And to my surprise, within the first few weeks of following this new plan, I was actually seeing better results than I had ever seen at this point in my fitness journey. I was enjoying being at the gym again, which was huge, and my body wasn't endlessly achy anymore, and I was getting stronger. I was actually getting stronger on a week-to-week basis. And above all, I was way less stressed. I can't even begin to describe how freeing this choice was for me. Now I'm at a point where my workouts just effortlessly fit into my week, fit into my days. I look forward to them, I get in there, and I get out quickly because I have a plan to follow, and then I move on with the rest of my day. So if you feel obligated to do workouts that you absolutely hate, I promise that you need to stop doing it right now. If you're ever going to see long-lasting results, if you're going to see results at all, and if you're going to actually enjoy your life in the process.